And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Getting Sports with a Drunk. Rat of a Red Baron here, joined by
the Poop Guy Souls.
the Poop Guy Souls. He's on site. Now, why do they call you that?
Because they call you on the pooper every day.
Just about every day. Just about.
It's a thing.
I mean, it's one of the, our long-standing traditions, honestly.
You're welcome.
It's funny, when I'm getting a call from you, it's one of three things. He's on the toilet, he's in the car going to work, or he's taking the dogs out.
Sounds about right.
And I guess the breakdown would be 60%, no, maybe 55% toilet, and then, I don't know, I guess it's been more taking out the dogs recently.
As you know.
As I know. So we'll call it, whatever the breakdown is, 55, 30, last number, whatever.
5?
I don't know. See, math is, it's too tough. There's numbers, there's all this other thing,
Who is here?
Oh, the Riddler.
Oh, it's here?
Kyle, did you know that today Kendall texted me and said, "Hey, I got a long ride if you want to call me." God doesn't ever call me anymore.
Well, I
can't even tell you the last time Kendall called me for no reason.
I like to give the. I don't want to interrupt. He's talking to customers. He's busy. I don't want to just be blowing up the phone. So I give him the option, hey, I'm around. So if you get a free moment, I'm around.
Kyle talks to customers. He blow up his phone.
Kyle sometimes answers the phone if I call him at work. Not always.
You don't call me in the time from 11 to 5.
One time I made Kyle really mad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had to ask him a question that wasn't that important, but it was important to me. And he wasn't answering his phone, so I called Burger King and made Angel give him the phone.
I don't remember that.
Huh?
I don't remember that.
I remember because later that day when I saw you, I said, "Hey, I called 4 times." He goes, "Yeah, we don't answer that phone."
We don't.
And then he said something about how juicy Mock's big toe probably is.
Definitely a lot of beef in there.
And Chaz.
I agree with that.
All right. Ready to talk about Grady Sizemore?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah. He played for 3 teams.
Yeah, and?
One of them was better than the other 2.
I think in my old room...
He also played for 4 teams, Kyle.
I think I have a Grady Sizemore, mini fathead still hanging up.
He played for 4 teams.
It was the 4th team.
Well, I know he was an Indian.
Mm-hmm.
He was a Red Sox.
Yeah.
He was a Philly.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure he was a Ray.
Well, he did play for 4 teams.
He was also a White Sox manager.
They should have kept him. Is he still there?
I don't think so. Well, he's not a manager. He's a coach. Yeah, that guy won a Silver Slugger and 2 Gold Gloves.
He was good before he got hurt.
Story of Kendall's life.
Yes, sir.
Kendall hates me, though.
No, not true.
A little bit.
No. I don't hate anybody.
Little.
Not in our group, anyway. I'm sure I have a list of people that I hate, though. I'd have to write it down. So yeah, we technically started
Oh, really?
But we're only 4 minutes in, so if you want to restart, we can.
You guys did the intro and everything?
Oh no, we were just bullshitting.
Oh.
He,
So wait, did you actually start?
yeah, we're recording.
Oh, well, we have to do the intro.
What do you want to go again?
You did do the intro?
No. He called himself Poop Souls, and then we were kind of been riffing off of that, and that's when you joined.
So we haven't started.
Well, we did. I introduced the show, but we can.
So you did the intro.
But we didn't do the starting lineups and all that.
That's not the intro.
Do you want to start again?
Oh my goodness. No. Hi, sorry I'm late, everybody. And for Kendall blowing that one up. Starting lineup, Souls. What do you got?
I am drinking water.
Is that French?
It's kind of robust.
Robust the country.
That is an interesting way to not answer my question. Is it French? It's robust. Oh, is that a Mexican? Is that a Mexican burrito? It sure is tangy. Kendall?
I have from Sierra Nevada the Pacific Torpedo West Coast IPA.
Man, it's taking this guy 6 years to drink 4 beers.
It's a 12-pack.
He's not as good as he used to be.
Doing 2 a show.
Not as good as he used to be.
I'm better than I was.
It's not just me. I am drinking from my own collection, the Honka's Ale from Goose Island, Chicago, Illini.
Oh.
All right.
Bingo bang.
A lot of talking going on. Loving it.
I got a package.
You guys are real chatty tonight.
Well, I'm saving my energy for my top 25.
Nobody cares about your top 25.
Oh, you do, because you made me do it.
No, I did it so that you'd be happy that we were talking baseball.
I'm happy about it. Real happy guy about it.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, I guess I'll start off Toast of Excellence then. I am toasting Frank Polico, the long-time Chicago Blackhawks organist who played the national anthem and would do the game chants and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he retired yesterday after 33 years.
Well,
it's one of my favorite things about hockey is the amount of people that just randomly retire mid-season from stuff.
It's like, you know what? I've taken this as far as I want.
Right, like, don't get me wrong. They're not really, like, playing well. So it's not like they're missing a whole bunch, but it's just weird that, like, there's going to be portions of this game or this season, like, where he's not playing.
It's just very random.
Yeah. But, that's what happens when the Philly Fanatic steals your Egos.
Excuse me?
I said the Philly Fanatic stole his Egos.
Yeah,
He would never.
First of all, he would. And second of all, he did.
Pretty much out of all sports mascots, that guy would exclusively do that.
That guy
he would.
He is an ego thief. He goes, let go my ego.
Let go of your ego.
Yeah, my name is Poop McPooperson.
Ooh, speaking of that is part of my toast.
Poop McPooperson?
Kind of. So I have a toast of excellence and disexcellence. So we'll do this disexcellence right now, because I guess moving forward, the Phillies broadcast and Pirates broadcast are not going to really illuminate the poop on the score bug. I don't know what.
Yeah, they changed the ticker.
I don't know if it's just going to be dashes. I didn't really do enough research to.
So it's going to be like the NFL stores where it's also going to say, instead of saying having the Phillies and Pirates logo, it would say PHI number PIT.
So no fun on you guys. That was a treasure when those guys would play. And my toast of excellence, as you know, I like all things stupid and uniforms. So mine is to the New York Mets had a cool spring training hat with Mr. Met wearing sunglasses. I like that.
Do you like that though?
I do. I thought it was clever.
Based on what though?
I guess based on just, spring training uniforms being just whatever because it doesn't matter.
I guess.
Like,
Colson Montgomery hit his first spring league big home run.
Was it gone?
Well, I mean, it was a home run.
Did it just leave though?
I don't know. I didn't watch the game
And why not?
because I have way better things to do with my time than watch a 130 loss team play unmeaningful baseball.
got you there, Captain.
Yep.
There's nothing better.
Your move, Kyle.
My toast of excellence is to Cole Hamleys. Once a month, he will be joining the broadcast team.
Why?
To be doing some broadcasting.
But like in the booth, or like his
Yeah.
car.
From the car.
That's what I figured.
Is he still going to be having sex with dogs?
You like that.
Probably. So he's having sex with dogs while driving his car.
I never said I didn't like it. I was just asking if he was still doing it. Like, Kyle's always so quick to be like, "Oh, you like it?" Like, I know I like it. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, you're like shaming.
Yeah, you're like shaming.
What do I do best?
Yeah, you little bitch. Little bitch ass motherfucker.
You want to eat me?
Eat you?
Yes.
I mean, I have a feeling that you are salty, but yes.
Yeah, but you get your protein for the day.
Some.
I don't know.
I envision, if you're going to eat Kyle, it'd be better with a dry rub than a sauce. I just get that impression.
I think I would take Kyle naked.
Oh, yeah? Just as natural flavors?
Yeah, I think so.
Now, are you deep frying him? Are you throwing on the grill? What's your plan?
I think I'm smoking him.
Ooh. Just so the flavors are going to come from the chips and all that.
Well, the other thing too is it'll take a long time to cook, so then I can honor his wishes by dipping his ashes.
It's a good call.
It was a promise that I made to a friend, and I will uphold that.
You can put any flavor you want in it.
Well, Kyle, no, for dipping your ashes, I'm going to sprinkle salt on it and do the whole ham thing.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like not the worst thing I've ever tasted. That's for sure. I've tasted.
Yes.
Would you like to try some ham?
Yeah, I'd be down.
All right, it's grizzly straight with salt.
Actually sounds kind of like right up my alley. Get a nice burn from it.
We actually did that.
Oh, no, I recall.
No, you don't.
I also spent $30 on strawberry
Watermelon
snows.
Watermelon snows from Sweden, where the girls do upper deckers.
This was the back end time from the mud jugs.
What's wrong with that?
That was a crazy day.
No, nothing wrong with that. I was just highlighting the period of time.
I feel like Kendall's judging us.
Listen,
Kendall didn't hang out with us at that time.
That's not true. And also,
do you think Kendall's judging us?
There's nobody that I can judge. That is just the case. These are the way things are.
I thought you were about to say nobody spent more time in that place more than me.
Kyle, I will give you that.
I
will give you that, but don't discount how close of a second I am.
Kendall, I lived there.
Did you not just hear what I said? Why'd you get the ham out of your ears, kid?
It's not even close. Who was there more, me or him?
Me.
I just said you were there more, but don't discount how close of a second I was. That's the only thing I was saying.
You didn't wake up your friend because you were throwing a no-hitter.
So fucking pissed.
Just to blow it.
I was so fucking mad. Kyle woke me up at like fucking 6 in the morning because he was throwing a no fucking hitter. Go downstairs and he gives up a fucking moonshot.
So
He
good.
stayed awake though.
Not because I was thrilled about it.
It's like, well, this is how today is going to start.
Oh, I'm so pissed. But the moral of the story is I still love Kyle.
I think we went to McDonald's that morning.
Probably. I don't know. We were real fucking degenerates.
Tell you what, that was a great sleeping couch, though.
The couch I'm currently sitting on?
Yeah, it just... And like when the AC was just like cranking out the coldest possible air. Oh, it's the best. The problem too, because it's just, you know, for a guy like myself, you don't fit on a lot of things lengthwise. So that was, you know, at Jeff's house, it was too long for that little wood couch.
You know, I slept very good on that couch.
That was perfect Kyle size.
I slept so good on that couch.
How good did you sleep, though?
Ooh, like, I wouldn't wake up. That's a lie. I woke up the first.
I don't...
This is how the villain story starts.
What's that?
I'm finishing a game of Madden I started the other day while we're doing the first part of the show. And it's the Super Bowl, and Caleb Williams went down with a bruised sternum in the second half, and I'm down 14.
Would you like to explain to the listeners how I used to wake you up?
Well, I guess it's important to note that for people who've listened to the show for a long time and probably know this already, but, you know, we as adults had a lot of sleepovers, like a lot, like an insane amount. And from high school on, Kyle would wake myself and anyone in the room up in the most shrill, horrible voice you could possibly imagine, beckoning us to wake up. I don't know if you could do it right now. It's not really coming through that well, but if you kind of pick up a little bit those really high notes, nothing like being just like somewhat kind of like waking up and hearing that horrible voice between the hours of 6:30 and 7:15 a.m.
I'll say if he didn't wake you up, his dog sure as hell was going to. Right, Kyle?
That's right. And if my dogs weren't, my dad was.
Yeah, Kyle, let the dogs out.
Yeah. And it was an extra kick in the pants because, like, traditionally, it's like, all right, so we're going to bed at 2 o'clock. So that 4 hours of sleep is really, really, really beneficial when the dogs come in.
Yeah.
Wouldn't trade it though.
I would. For a full night's sleep. Especially when you consider the amount of times Kendall and I would have to make beds on the fucking floor because Jeff claimed the recliner. Which, in hindsight, you realize was kind of a favor because that recliner was so uncomfortable to sleep on.
Oh my god.
The Steelers one?
Any of them.
Yeah, how did you, like, destroy every recliner you ever owned?
I do love, though, too,
on them.
there's nothing I will ever love more, though, than watching Kyle fall asleep stomach down on a recliner.
It's just like the most uncomfortable looking thing. All that stress in like your lower back, and it just does not faze him whatsoever.
I do it at home all the time.
Kyle will be the first one to tell you, I loved it.
It's comfy. I sleep better in smaller spaces.
Although at your bachelor party, Kendall slept on a tile floor.
Yeah, that was needed though. I don't know how I didn't puke.
You did puke.
I'm sure I just, you know, people probably just urined near me or on me. Sure, that just happened.
Oh, I peed right on you.
But that nice, cool tile floor saved me.
I peed in your mouth while you were sleeping. Because that is what friends do.
I don't think that was the most uncomfortable spot in that hotel.
No, it was when Jeff slept on the bench in jeans.
Yeah,
Oh, so funny.
I always just sleep on the floor.
How many people were on
Yeah.
that trip?
Although I think you got a bed one of the nights, didn't you?
I don't think so. I think I just took the floor. Larry got the bed both nights.
Yeah, I didn't sleep nearly as well the second night. I don't think. Should have just slept on the tile floor again.
Who slept on the bench the second night?
Might have been me.
Mock was there one time.
Oh, then if Mark was there, then Jeff was there, then it couldn't have been me.
No, I slept on the floor in between the beds once. I don't remember who with. But yeah, what we're trying to say is that we suck as a group. So there you go. So Kyle, are you excited that baseball season's here?
You have no idea.
Well, I mean, I have kind of an idea. So I imagine it's the same level of excitement you normally have.
Yeah.
Enjoy the first Phillies rain out. Get that out of the way.
It was pretty good. Pissed me off.
Why?
Because I was off today.
What made me really happy yesterday was when I went to, Walker's house with Samantha to surprise her with the kids, and Kyle's just randomly there to watch preseason Phillies baseball.
He's not mad about it, though.
No, I wasn't mad at all. It was just funny because, it was just, of course, Kyle's here.
Rhea Ripley's about it.
What?
Rhea Ripley.
Like we said, just like under his breath.
Can't say it too loud.
Yeah, but it still hurt.
I said it too loud. Oh no, I'm in danger. It was funny,
Too good.
I don't know what it is.
Hey, listen.
I know what it is, Kyle.
It's just a good-looking broad.
Oh, I don't know why I said that. just kind of did it. Don't drop that thumb. Hey.
Don't drop that dun. Right now, I'm pretending I'm dicing.
Dicing what?
The dice.
Like throwing dice?
Yes.
Not like chopping onions?
No, that's a weird dance. It's like the mini sprinkler. But now I'm doing it.
A great visual medium.
I love it.
There was a child.
That's not the words.
I make up songs, Paul.
Oh, we know.
So, who you talking to, girlfriend?
I gotta be honest with you. I don't really know how to answer that. You?
I saw a guy today. There was a YouTube video today. This guy was predicting free agents. He had the Steelers pick signing Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones.
Nice.
Green Bay
He's
Steelers.
like, they're gonna get the band back together.
Pretty sure Randall Cobb's available somewhere.
Ugh.
You taking him?
I mean, at this point, we can use any receiver.
Oh, well, Julio Jones.
I'm hoping if we get...
Steve Smith's up to some good stuff these days, I hear.
Oh, that should have been the toast. Yeah,
The Ravens are having a rough offseason.
just
Right.
stuff is coming out.
Well, Steve Smith just basically came out and said that he had like an affair on like a member of the Ravens staff, like with his wife or something like that. And then Terrell Suggs like pled guilty to like some sexual assault charge or something like that, or some I don't know, some law he broke. Some other guy got a DUI. Justin Tucker's touching a massage therapist.
It does a pretty.
That might be better for them though. Now that they don't have to make the decision to keep him.
Oh, they're keeping him.
Could you imagine like the signs "We stand with Tucker"?
That would be something.
But the Steve Smith stuff, those text messages were pretty pretty racy.
Yeah, Kyle, you got to go see those.
And then
Not right now though.
no. The boyfriend like called him on the phone, and basically all Steve Smith says is like, "I'm sorry." And, like the only time he like speaks.
That's so funny.
Oh,
So
you guys have seen that? I don't even know the name of the show that Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharp podcast, right?
Yeah.
I mean, well, those guys.
Yeah.
Those guys are just great, just awesome entertainment for anything. They basically kind of spoke on that, and it's to no surprise they pretty much have sided with Steve Smith.
Yeah, they're a bunch of fucking degens. Oh man. So Stolzy,
Hello.
you got some stuff?
I do have some stuff.
All right. Well, as per Kyle's request, we are going to spend the next 6 shows ranking free agents in the NFL.
Starting with the
And
special
talking-
teamers.
And only talking about Jared Goff.
Love Jared Goff.
Okay, so we have in this, we have the long snapper from the Carolina Panthers. Kyle, take it away.
Yes, Jared Goff, the long snapper of the Carolina Panthers.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think they should sign Jared Goff, the free agent long snapper from the Carolina Panthers?
I think they should.
Okay, all right. And that concludes our segment. Join us next week while I review the Campbell's limited edition tomato soup and grilled cheese soup.
Really?
That's a real thing.
I'm intrigued.
All right, so do something about it.
Well, I was hoping to hear a little bit more.
Is Mark listening to the show?
No.
If he is, I don't know how he's doing it.
Oh, never mind.
Probably, making a sauce right now.
No. He said he responded something to me that I said hours ago.
Well, that's fair. All right, Souls, fire us away. Your top Kyle Souls' top 25 pitchers in baseball.
Okay, so the criteria is kind of the same as last week's, with a couple of exceptions.
They obviously have to throw the ball from the pitcher's mound.
Yes. So we'll start with 25, and I was trying to figure out all day ranking where I should do it, and then some guys back end. So at 25, I put Sandy Alcantara.
Reach.
In 2022, he won the Cy Young. The guy has just been in innings. In 2021, he threw 205 and 2/3 innings. In 2022, he threw 228 and 2/3. And in 2023, before he had Tommy John, he had 185 innings already. dude is a workhorse. The Marlins just ruined his elbow. Like he would have like 130 pitches into the freaking eighth inning, and he'd still be out there. When he's healthy and on, he's arguably a top 15 pitcher. But because of the injury, you don't know how he's going to come back from it.
Yeah, and definitely kind of a lost thing too. Pitchers do not really go deep into games recently, so he's kind of a throwback in a way.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like the 2024 like average like innings pitched for a pitcher was like what, like 5 2/3?
Yeah. No higher than 6.
Yeah. Kind of a shame.
All right. And then we have number 24, George Kirby of the Seattle Mariners. In the 3 years he's been in the league, he is 35 and 26 with a 3.53. He has 484 strikeouts to 64 walks. He started 30 games in each of the 3 seasons. And he's consistent. He's a strike thrower. He'd be a 2 on any other team but his own. Just the Mariners have a lot of pitching but no hitting.
How many starts did you say?
What?
You see how many starts per year?
30 plus a year.
Wow.
He's healthy. The best kind of available. Did I say that right?
The best ability
is availability.
It's the snack that smiles back. You got it.
Number 23, I have rookie standout from last year, Mason Miller. If the Sacramento Athletics are smart, they keep him in the bullpen.
Bless you.
He was an all-star last year, 55 games, 28 saves, 2.49 ERA, and he had 104 strikeouts in the 55 games.
Wow.
To just 21 walks. He's got an elite velocity and elite slider, perfect for the closer role. I do not think he would. I think he could be a good starter. I just don't think he would be a top of the rotation guy. He's a 2-pitch pitcher.
2-pitch pitcher.
Yeah, he'd have to develop at least one more to.
Number 22, right? 22. I have Max Fried, now with the New York Yankees. 22 to 20. He was an all-star last year. In 2023, in 2022, he had a 2.48 ERA. 2023, 2.55, and then 2024, 3.25. He's another one of those guys. He's a strike thrower. The only thing with him is that he gets injured too much. It makes a big difference when he's healthy.
Now, besides that, was there any Braves bias?
No.
I'm just asking.
A little bit.
Number 21, Ryan Helsley, closer of the St. Louis Cardinals. These numbers are fucking wild, by the way.
Every time Kyle goes down a number, I realize more and more that there's not going to be a White Sox pitcher anymore.
In 2022, he was 9-1 with a 1.25 ERA, 54 games, 94 strikeouts, and he was an all-star. In 2023, his ERA went up to 2.45 in just 33 games, but still had 52 strikeouts. And in 2024, he had 49 saves. He pitched in 65 games, 79 strikeouts, with a 2.04 ERA. The guy throws the ball really hard.
Yeah.
He's a very solid closer. Number 20, I have Tanner Scott. He was the closer for the Marlins, so he didn't really get saves. But in 2023, he threw 78 innings. He had 104 strikeouts. 2024, All-Star year, 1.75 between the Padres and the Marlins, 22 saves and 84 strikeouts. And since 2021, he's made 60 appearances in each season. reliable, healthy back end of the end bullpen arm who just always gets outs.
With the Marlins, got a lot of seventh inning work.
Number 19, I have Justin Steele. You know, he's a savvy lefty. He doesn't throw very hard, but he still strikes out a lot of guys. 2023, he was 16-5 with a 3.06, 173 innings, 36 walks to 176 strikeouts. In 2024, he was a little banged up, but still pitched to a 3.07. He was 5-5 in 24 games, 134 innings, 135 strikeouts to 37 walks. He can lose the strike zone a bit, but the dude knows how to get outs.
Does he throw the slurve, or am I thinking of somebody else?
I think it's you.
Oh, you're right. Damn it.
I threw the slurve. I also throw the thumber.
Big thumber guy.
Kyle, do you think you could throw a hammer throw in baseball?
Yes, I can. Yes, I do.
All right, it's fair.
Okay, and then number 18, we have Michael King of the San Diego Padres. Dude is disgusting. Besides 2020, the COVID year, he's pitched to a 3.55, 2.29, 2.75, and a 2.95 ERA. With the Yankees, he never really got a chance because they were stupid.
Yeah.
But his first full year, he had 173 and 2/3, 13-9 with a 2.95, 200 strikeouts. You can't ask for much more from a guy.
That's a big hindsight. Wish we knew what we know now.
Yeah, right.
I have number 17, a former Chicago White Sox ace,
Oh, okay.
Dylan Cease. We all know how good he is. If he's on, he's striking out at least 10 a game. If he's off, he's walking about 7. The dude, I wouldn't say he's prone to the long ball, but he gives up some dingers. But again, he's a workhorse. 165, pretty much 170 innings each year since 2021. He's usually healthy.
The problem is his control. He can't
Yeah.
go. I mean, granted, it's the way things are trending, but like he can't go deep into games because he sometimes he fails to find the strike zone.
But you know, started in the last 4 years is a big deal. Number 16, I have my favorite player, Aaron Nola.
Mm-hmm.
So since 2018, he has started 30-plus games in every one of those seasons. He's averaged 190 innings per year. He's had 200 strikeouts in every year but 2. One was the COVID year, and the other one was last year, but he had 197 strikeouts. He's also another guy that's prone to the long ball. His ERA is roughly about 3.6 over his career. But the dude gets outs, has a lot of quality starts.
Yep.
Always on the field, never hurt. It's pretty remarkable. He's had one injury in his whole career. Number 15, Luis Castillo. Of who, Kendall?
We talking Miami Marlins, Luis Castillo? Second baseman?
Yes, you idiots. Again, he's another one of those guys that just makes start, like he pitches all the time. He has at least 15 to 20 quality starts. Like last year was his worst ERA year, but his worst ERA was 3.64. The year before that was 3.34, and 3.17, and 2.86. So it's just like he is a little bit injury prone in 2020. Actually, no, he's not. I lied.
Love
He
it when
pitched
you lie.
150 plus innings in the last 4 or 5 years.
Don't you just love it when he lies?
Yeah.
Guy's just a big fat fucking liar. Guy's a phony.
He's a big strikeout guy as well. 2023 he had 219. Number 14, we have Logan Webb. He is the opposite of everybody else. He does not get a lot of strikeouts. So he will have those blow-up games because he's a contact pitcher.
Put that ball on the ground.
Since 2021, his ERA been pretty much in the low threes. He's made 30-plus starts. He eclipsed 200 innings in 2023 and 2024. In 2022, he had 192. Like I said, he's not a huge strikeout guy. He's more of a ground ball dude. You know, he's had 2023, he was second place in the Cy Young Award. All-Star last year. Got the loss. Because he's an asshole. Oh, hello, Mass.
It's a mass. It's the mass. It's the mass. It's the mass. Oh,
Yep.
it's not the mass.
It's had enough.
Number 13, another guy that had Tommy John is Spencer Strider. When he's healthy, I hate the fucking dude, but he's electric. He gets a lot of strikeouts. Fucking hate him.
A lot of that comes from his mustache, I believe.
Dare I do it again?
Yes.
It's the mass. It's the mass. It's the mass. It's the mass. It's the mass.
Hello, friends.
Hello, hello.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Massey want to touch you again.
Also, let this be a giant fuck you to Mock.
Yeah, because you've been on.
I can't be on the show because of the baby. Kid's literally in my hands right now.
Hey, man, you came in from your honeymoon in the tub.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you got it all over him.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
And next
Hey,
time you see him, you should stomp right in his sack.
Be pretty funny. Kyle, help me get him on the ground first.
I'd like you to do it,
You gonna tackle him to the ground for me first?
Kyle.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
you will.
Perfect. And then we're good.
Love it.
I love when a plan comes together.
How's everybody doing? Better than me, I hope.
Well, I mean, you do. It is pretty cool how you have tonsillitis with no tonsils.
It is.
Now, how was that?
Well, so I went to the. I've had like an on again, off again sore throat since the start of February.
Mm-hmm.
It got really bad like 2 nights ago, so I went into the walk-in yesterday. And after sitting in there, and she looks at me for all of 15 seconds, she's like, "Okay, looks like you have tonsillitis," and is like, "You should go down to the gas station for me." It's like, "Why?" It's like, "Because I need you to buy some lottery tickets because you just performed a miracle and brought back my tonsils." And yeah,
Massey's the best, isn't he?
you guys want to hear something that just ruined my day about 5 minutes ago?
Please.
Rams are now the betting favorites to land Justin Fields if he leaves Pittsburgh.
Gross.
We're getting close to our jersey
This
goal.
could be our guy.
A lot of people talking at once,
Kyle and I said the same thing, basically.
which was gross.
No. If, he goes with the Rams, and then you just got to go play in the Giants. And
Giants at some point,
Yep.
and then the Saints.
Then we'll have our guy.
It's gonna suck if Justin Fields is our guy.
Justin
I'm just
Fields
saying.
is your guy.
It would be
The
sick.
Giants and the Saints both need a quarterback, too.
One thing we never addressed for football anyway, like, do Kyle and I just get a home and away? Like everyone else will have just whatever jersey they want, and then we have to pick.
You guys do however you want. You both can get home jerseys if you want.
I feel like it's got to be different. Maybe I'm just ruining the fun, but I don't know. I never really thought about it.
You guys seen these things going around on social media? The player grid, like the great player loved by fans, average player loved by fans, bad player loved by fans, etc., etc.
I have not.
You guys seen this? Let's see.
Well, hold on, Mass.
Yeah.
Can you hang on to it? Because
Sure.
Kyle was in the middle of his top 25 pitchers entering the season.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle. Please continue.
All right. Here's a guy that the Cardinals should have never traded. Number 12, Zach Gallen. He gets you out a lot of different ways. He could strike you out. He'll get the ground ball double play when needed. He'll escape a jam. The dude doesn't throw 97. He can, but he usually hits around 94. And he wears specs.
And,
So that gets more than points for me.
and most importantly, why is he pitching so well?
Because he's in the desert.
That's right. And what's in the desert?
Orange juice.
Bingo.
Thanks.
Number 11, a former White Sox ace. Chris Sale. I'm going off his whole track record. We know how good he was in Chicago. We know how good he was when he was healthy in Boston. He finally had a healthy year again with Atlanta. Of course, he fucking decided to be disgusting.
Yeah, guy came back from the dead.
A Cy Young finalist. Wait, did he win?
Actually, don't know.
I think he won Cy Young last year.
I won Cy Young.
High
Chris
strikeout.
Sale
guy.
won Cy Young last year.
It's amazing what this guy can do when he's healthy. Number 10, another former White Sox ace, Garrett Crochet. Everybody was skeptical of how he would be as a starter, and it turned out to be pretty good. Throws a lot of strikes and strikes out a lot of people. He's not going to pitch into the 7th inning often, but he's going to give you six innings of close to 10 strikeouts a game. Number 9, from the Seattle Mariners, Logan Gilbert. The dude is a stud. Tell him why, Kendall.
Well, gets a lot of movement on the breaking ball. Part of that really fun Seattle rotation. And with the last name like Gilbert, like how could you go wrong?
Another guy that's just durable, 32, 20. When he came up, he threw 24 a game, 2022, 32, 2023, 32, 2024, 33. As you guys could tell, I'm big on, guys that are durable and innings pitched.
And Cox.
180 plus in the last 3 years. The kid just strikes out a lot of people. He had 220 strikeouts last year to 37 walks. That's pretty good.
It's very good.
Number 8, we have Framber Valdez. Paul, talk about him.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to tell you?
I got it.
No, tell me what you want me to tell you. You're a dick. You didn't even give me a chance.
Tell me about him from the last 3 years.
Well, I know he's made the All-Star game at least twice.
Yeah.
Won the World Series.
Yep.
And he threw a no-hitter. Threw a no-hitter in 2023.
I think he did 2 no-hitters.
No, I think he had one broken up last year. I think. I could be wrong. But he agreed to an extension with the Astros, and no, yeah, Kyle, you're right. He didn't. No, he got. I'm pretty sure Corey Seager broke it up. I remember it was like really late in the season, wasn't it? Like late August.
Probably.
And then I'm pretty sure Alex Bregman also like ruined a perfect game for him. But last year he had a 2.91 ERA, 15-7 win loss with 169 strikeouts and 176 in the third innings pitched and 28 starts. Place and had his 15 wins were fifth in the AL. I just looked up some stats, but he had a real bad outing in the wild card series.
Yeah, but you give that a pass because he's been so good in playoffs before.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it was bad against the Tigers.
He's just consistent. He's just always low ERA, high strikeout, low walks.
He's somebody described him once on the White Sox broadcast. I was watching one of the games last year. He's a high motor pitcher.
Big fan of that.
Meaning everything is just 100%.
That's right. And now we have a guy who is my favorite to win the AL Cy Young this year. Cole Reagans from the Kansas City Royals. The last 2 years have been remarkable. So he was traded for Aroldis Chapman in 2023. He made 12 starts for the Royals. He went 5-2 with a 2.64, 71 and a 2/3 innings, and had 89 strikeouts.
Wow.
Unreal. And then last year, he went 11-9 with a 3.14, and he had 223 strikeouts to 67 walks.
Probably your favorite non-Philly pitcher?
Yeah, because he reminds me so much of Cole Hamels with more speed. His changeup is disgusting. He throws a good curveball. His fastball, he can place it anywhere.
And importantly, same first name.
That's right. Number 6. Number 6, we had the best closer in baseball. Do you know who that is?
Devin Williams?
No.
I can't think of, on Cleveland.
Yes.
I can't
Clevenger.
think. Why can't I think of this guy's name?
Since becoming a Cleveland Guardian, his ERAs have been 1.29, 1.36, 3.22, and 0.61.
Emmanuel Clase.
Yep.
Thank God I couldn't get Eugenio Suarez out of my head.
He's thrown 70 games in each one of them.
Wow.
In each season with the Guardians. In the last 3 seasons, he's had 47, 44, and 42 saves. Last year, he only gave up 39 hits, 66 strikeouts to 10 walks. The dude is just shut down, who throws 99, but can't really. He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts for some reason.
Which is kind of odd for an elite closer.
Yeah. He has a lot of weak contact.
You know what's funny, though, about him? Is, like, everyone always talks about, like, how dominant he is, and, like, White Sox fans don't know how dominant he is because, they're usually, like, down 40 by the time he would pitch.
He was third in the Cy Young Award this year.
That's crazy.
And he was an all-star the last 3 years.
Has a closer ever won the Cy Young?
Yeah, Eric Gagne. Number 5, we have Garrett Cole.
Does it pain you to have him in the top 5?
Oh, yeah.
Is he 5 because you couldn't justify putting him any lower?
Yep.
Do you hate him?
I do. The dude's just talented. He strikes a lot of guys out, wins a lot of ball games. Doesn't give up a lot of hard hits, except to Rafael Devers. Number 4, we have rookie phenom Paul Skeens.
Yeah, that guy is fucking good.
He has, if he stays healthy, he'll be a Cy Young Award winner in the next 2 years.
Oh yeah, he could win it this year.
He easily could.
Now, Kyle, is
The
this
only
your
problem-
exception?
The only problem he faces is the same problem that Chris Sale faces the White Sox. He doesn't get run support. So on a day where he's slightly off and only gives up 2 runs, it's most likely a loss.
Yep. But he's going to strike out 12.
Yeah.
Were you going to say something?
Watched a lot of those White Sox games.
No, I was just curious if this was like your exception because of just how short the sample size.
He was my exception. Like, you could just tell when a guy's really good. Like, if you watch him pitch, he puts his fastball exactly where he wants it. It also helps that he's like 6'6".
He's a unit.
And the kid made millions off of him, so good for him. Number 3, I have Corbin Burns.
He's really good too.
There's not much to really say.
He's all right. I'm better.
Well, yeah, of course, Mass.
Yeah, man. Your name didn't come up yet.
I'm just salivating at all of these guys you're naming because if this fucking dude buys the White Sox, oh my god.
You're supposed to buy the White Sox.
The guy who owns the Phoenix Suns, him and his brother.
Shiba?
They were like pretty close to like buying the Twins, and then they just like backed out of it and like are pursuing shares in the White Sox. Because Jerry Reinsdorf made it clear. Reinsdorf made it clear that when he dies, he doesn't want his kids taking over the team. He wants it sold.
That's got to be a real kick in the nuts for the kids.
Well, I mean, he's been so bad at his job, it won't be worth much by the time he dies.
That's true. I'm surprised. You shouldn't be looking a ton towards that because Shiba didn't do great when he took over the Suns. He immediately traded for Bradley Beal and then gave up everything that they had for Kevin Durant, and it has not worked out great.
Yeah, but they're trying. You can't win if you don't try.
I suppose that's true.
He could have kept the team the exact same, and it would have been doing just the same thing. He would have just been paying less money.
That's true.
At least he's putting a $400 million team on the court while cutting concessions and making family-friendly value meals at the fucking court so that anybody can attend a Suns game whenever they want.
I do suppose that's true.
I mean, the White Sox, the White Sox blatantly, like the fucking, what's his name? Chris Getz, openly laughed in a press conference when he was asked about if the White Sox would be making any sort of contact with Shohei Ohtani's agent when he was a free agent. He laughed and said, "We're not in those sweepstakes."
Was that from a money perspective, or Shohei Ohtani's not going to want to play in Chicago? Kind of
A money
sweepstakes?
perspective. Kyle, do you remember when Manny Machado was a free agent?
Yeah.
They went on the White Sox guy, I forget who it was at the time, went onto the field and he said in a press conference, "I'm gonna have to wear sunglasses when I'm on the field because I'm gonna throw up seeing Manny Machado not in a White Sox uniform." We were so aggressive. 6 weeks later, reports come out. Offer the White Sox made Manny Machado $65 million below his asking price.
Yep.
I don't care. Look, is everything going to win or work? Absolutely not. But you can't win if you don't try. Baseball is for sure the king of pop-up wins. I get it. But, like, the team, like the '05 team, there was a lot of talent on that team. But they got lucky. It is very hard to get to win a championship with luck. There needs to be skill. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles. One of their most glaring needs they needed was consistent running back play. So what did they do? They went out and paid top dollar for it. You can't win if you don't. You can't win if you don't play. It's the end of it. And yeah, will it work? No. But will it work guaranteed? No. But I mean, you're talking about two Chicago-based baseball teams where the biggest star they've had since the 2016 White Sox or 2016 Cubs you're talking about 8 years. The biggest name is Kyle Tucker, who just happened to show up now and might not even be there for more than one season. It's pathetic. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Kyle.
Number 2, we have Tariq Skubal.
No, it's Tariq Stevenson, cornerback for the Bears.
This guy exploded last year. 18-4, 2.39, 192 innings, 228 strikeouts. Another one of those guys, man. If he can stay durable, it's like Paul Skeens from the left side.
Mm.
That's how good he is. In 2023, he got hurt. 2022 was his first, 2021 was his first full year. But in 2022, 23, he got hurt a little bit. But in 2024, the kid just took off. Even though he's not a kid, he's 27. And my number one pitcher in all of baseball is who?
Zach Wheeler.
That's right.
Is it really?
Yep.
He's not. Kyle, that's biased, and you know it.
Yep. That's why it's my list, though.
That's fair.
Since
fair.
joining the Phillies, he's made
2 starts.
in 2020. I don't really count it. So 2021, 32 games started. 26 in 2022, 2023 was 32, 2024 was 32. His ERAs were 2.7, 2.8, 3.6, and then 2.57.
Yeah, but he doesn't like the Philly Fanatic.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He's a workhorse, man. 213 innings and then 200 innings pitched. Doesn't get rocked often. In the postseason, this guy is also unbelievable. He was worth every goddamn penny the Phillies paid for him.
Can't
Not
help
with
but
guys.
feel. Can't help but feel you wouldn't feel this way if you played for the Nationals
You're right.
with the same exact numbers.
But as of right now, I do think he's the best pitcher in baseball. Not biased. He goes out there, he throws 7 innings, 1-run baseball. More times than none. Every pitcher has his bad day. So he'll
It
get
feels-
lit up once in a while.
It does feel slightly biased.
He's a top 3 guy without bias. And he's just done it long enough and he's proven.
You keep saying without bias, but it still feels with bias.
You know who didn't make my top 25? Any of those fucking Dodgers pitchers.
There it is.
I tell you, the credibility of this list is just going downhill every 5 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. Kyle, good list.
It's so weird to think that, guys that would have been on the list, I don't know, 5-6 years ago are just totally absent now. The Justin Verlanders of the world, Max Scherzer, the Jacob deGrom's, just it's funny how things change.
Time stands still for no man.
True.
And what's your list? Can you remind everybody what your list is next week?
We're going to combine the two and do our top 25 in baseball.
That's right.
Well, for people who want to shit on it about the Dodgers picks, let me go ahead and explain why real quick.
Up, he's grabbing the other notebook.
I don't know why you hate the Dodgers so much.
I don't need to say why. You should know it.
I don't know though why.
Kyle hates teams that buy wins.
Oh, I hate Asian people.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in.
That point, we can't save this. Up, canceled.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's not sincere.
All right, so if we're gonna go about it like this, Blake Snell's a 5-inning pitcher who has been the last few years getting roughed up. He'll have a good stretch of good and a good stretch of bad. He walks way too many fucking guys. Yamamoto hasn't pitched enough yet for me to be in the top 25. Shohei Ohtani hasn't pitched in 3 fucking years, so you can't put him there. Tyler Glasnow always fucking hurt. It's just the Dodger way. Like, if you sign with the Dodgers and you're a starting pitcher, you're going to get hurt. That's why they have 95 of them.
But you're going to win a World Series.
Yeah. But if this was a top 50 list, the whole starting 5 would be in there. But it's not.
All right, so next week, top 50.
Sasaki hasn't pitched a game.
Top 50 next week.
Ooh, maybe. But I did think there's a lot of flaws in the diet right now to say any of those guys are in the top 25.
That's fair.
And there's no Mets either.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they really deserved to be. I mean, if you went off last year, maybe Manayo, but at the 25 spot.
And there will be a White Sox in there next week.
No.
Yes.
Because no.
All right. Well, good job, Kyle.
Anybody that you think belongs in there?
Me.
Yeah, I mean,
It's hard to say Massey doesn't belong in there. He does.
No, it was a good list. Too.
No, there was one guy that I didn't hear you say. And I'm trying to remember who it was. Hold on one sec. I'm just looking through. I made
That's
like
a bummer. Kyle, look at this.
Did you have Jeff Hoffman in there?
No.
Or Cade Smith?
Messi, that was my toast of disexcellence.
Was it?
Yeah.
Fuck
Did you
the Phillies
Cade-
broadcast.
Did you have Cade Smith in there?
Who?
Hello? Cade Smith?
No.
I feel like he should be in there.
It's tough because he's not a closer, you know?
So? His stats are better than his closers.
Maybe.
74 games pitched, 1.9 ERA. Pretty good. Pretty good, kid.
Kyle has no love for middle relievers.
No, Kyle's not the best.
Fucking relievers.
He's too busy
They're the
working
ones
on the fast food manifesto.
God damn it.
But
What mess?
Oh, I'm having trouble. It's a disc golf thing. I'm still trying to get one of the new expanses, and every time I see one come through, it's always purchased before I can get to it. Like, this one's been up for 14 minutes and it has 3 buy it news already.
they don't like you.
It just looks so cool. I want it so bad.
Well, you were talking about a grid.
I was talking about a grid. So, on social media sites, Reddit, Facebook, X, whatever, these lists have been going through like, hey, list a player that fits each of these categories, and we'll do one every day. So like this is what the grid is. And they've been going through it. Like I've just been catching like little ones team by team. Like for example, I saw the Cardinals one today was good player loved by fans. Obviously Larry Fitzgerald. Trying to think who the average player was that I saw, but it's just going through on those, just filling them out. I was curious to see what you guys would think for your teams.
This is like all time.
Yeah, it's all time.
And you said you sent an example of the grid?
Yeah, it's in the group chat.
Okay, my touch screen isn't working, so. 1 second.
Trying to see if I can find, let's see. Grid.
I don't know if Paul has my affinity for Roy Robertson Harris as much as I do.
No, he has nothing. He wouldn't be on anybody's list.
Like here's a template one for the Steelers.
So I mean, like for sure, Ben Roethlisberger is in that top left.
Oh, here we go. Here's the Cardinals one.
I really hate that it does this. So, all right. So, so for the Bears, let's see. Great player, loved by the fans. I'll give to Brian Urlacher. I think that's fair.
Oh yeah.
Great player, fans are divided.
Justin Fields probably does
He's
not
not-
fit that. He'll probably
He's not great.
go to the average player. Fans are divided square probably.
Is there like a short-lived running back, like a Thomas Jones type situation?
Honest, the Bears haven't had a lot of great players that I think like fans were kind of just like meh on.
Um,
I'm gonna keep thinking on this. Average player, fans are divided as Jay Cutler, through and through.
Yeah.
There's nobody else better for that grid spot. Justin Fields would be bad player, fans are divided. Trying to think of great player that the fans are divided on. Who's the Rams?
Great player that fans are divided on.
Yeah. Kyron Williams.
That's probably pretty up there. Let me run
Paul-
back in my head a little bit.
Paul,
real
for
quick.
the Bears, what about Brandon Marshall?
Nah. Fans loved him when he was here.
Earl Bennett?
Not great.
Jalen Ramsey would probably be our great player fans divided on. A lot of fans would be real pissed off with him a lot, saying he can't cover and whatnot.
I tell you what, though, you know who's the loved by fans bad player?
Who's that?
Kyle Orton.
Yeah?
The fans
Super Bowl?
loved him.
From the Super Bowl?
No, Kyle Orton didn't play in the Super Bowl.
Who was the quarterback for your 07 team?
Grossman.
Rich Grossman.
Oh, Grossman.
Now, does he get any love for like making the Super Bowl? Like, does he end up on this grid?
Who?
Grossman. Like, would he fit in anywhere or not? Just
Yeah,
like
bad player hated by fans. He could fit there. You know, for good player, fans are divided. I probably would catch a ton of flack for this, but I think I'm going to give it to Devin Hester.
really?
Why?
just because he was such a letdown in the receiver room.
Mm.
He was such
He's
a
a Hall
letdown.
of Fame return guy.
He's a Hall of Fame return guy. He was a Hall of Bust receiver.
Mm. And check if the Rams subreddit has done one for ours yet.
Average player loved by fans, Johnny Knox.
Oh yeah. What about the tight end that got hurt?
Martellus Bennett.
No.
Oh, Zach Miller.
No, the one, yeah.
Nah. Tell you what, too, hated by fans, bad player could be Cody Parkey
Oh yeah.
and Chris Conti.
Probably not too many of their jerseys hanging around.
Actually, you know who I might give to another player for average player fan or bad player fans are divided?
Who's that?
Mitch.
Yeah.
I think Mitch gets it over Fields. Mitch went to the playoffs twice.
That's true. Massey, on the Cardinals grid, who was the last guy? I can't really see.
Let me see.
Because initially I thought it was Matt Leinart, but it's not.
Looks almost like Cobb, doesn't it?
I can't tell.
Here, hold on. Let me see. I think that's Drew Stanton.
Did he even start?
Jesus.
It's almost like if he didn't, it's kind of like a cop-out player.
Sort by likes.
Average player
Might have
loved
been
by
John
fans.
Dillon.
Average player loved by fans could also be McMahon.
Yeah. I think it's Drew Stanton.
I mean, whatever, Cardinals, is your thing, but
I'm really hung up on this, best player hated by the fans.
for Chicago?
I mean, you could make the argument. Yeah, I mean, you could make the argument for a Julius Peppers because he went to Green Bay.
Yeah.
But I don't really think that fits the bill.
What about oh my God, Jared Allen? Or
No,
too similar.
The fans love Jared Allen. Jared Allen. You're just throwing out these names that don't matter.
Well, no, I'm just trying to think of a similar thing went to in a rival.
No, he came from a rival.
Yeah, but still.
No, it's not still. It's different. If you were on the opposing side and you came to if you were on the enemy and you came to our side, we like you now. If you were our side and went to the enemy, we don't like you.
I tend to agree, but I think there's certain fans that the line is too thin.
Chris Conti.
Chris Conti was not great, or good, or average.
Cade McNown.
He
Also not great.
doesn't deserve to be on any list.
Marion Barber.
Oh man, remember him?
I mean, no, wasn't great either.
Oh, Tank Johnson.
Martellus Bennett.
Why is Kendall even on this anymore?
Got a
I
million
tell
of
you
them.
what, we might just have to give it to Cutler. So I can't think of anybody else it should be.
Lamar Houston.
He wasn't great either. He was just a disappointment. He was like a waste of
Was Bennett?
space. He wasn't great either.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Cutler just has to be in
I don't
the divided.
He was pretty hated though. Yeah, I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
They're all bad. Curtis Enos.
Yeah, what do you think?
Kyle's been on mute for like the
I
past
know.
10 minutes.
I know, that's why I'm antagonizing him. Kyle. Oh. See, Kyle, by making me shout your name, you've upset the baby.
Nice going, guy. Oh, he's typing. He's typing.
You know, I was talking that entire time.
Hilarious.
I don't think there is a player that fits into the great hated by the fans category.
Yeah.
There's one for the Steelers.
Who? Antonio Brown?
I think people would think he's more divided.
I think it's got to be either Julius Peppers or Jay Cutler.
Yeah, maybe. Because like, there's a lot of guys like Danny Trevathan,
Yeah, I forgot about him.
but he wasn't great or good. He was average.
Khalil Mack.
No, because Khalil Mack was good the first couple of years as a Bear, and then he was kind of hurt, and then they traded him.
Kyle Fuller.
Nah, fans loved Kyle Fuller.
What about Cedric Benson?
I don't think he was considered good. He's also dead.
Yeah, Brooklyn Pasta.
Definitely need some more research.
I don't know if there is one. I'm trying to think.
Chase Claypool.
There you go.
Was not good. Was not good.
He's great.
It was not great. I thought of that one, but I was like, there was nothing great about him.
Nah, he's great.
No, fuck you, Paul, because if I had said that, you would have been mad.
Nah.
Is he even a roster?
No.
Yeah, the great roster.
You put John Fox on the list.
Why? John Fox didn't play for the Bears.
He was a coach.
But it says players, Kyle.
He was also only there for a cup of coffee.
You do great coach. Very well liked Lovie Smith.
We're not doing coaches though.
You can't think of a player, so put a coach in there.
No.
All right.
So that's that.
Can't blame everybody for trying.
I sure can.
I got the Steelers one, if you guys want to listen.
Did you know that the Bears and the 2010s All-Decade team had both kick returners?
Hester Knox?
No, not Kendall. Your football takes for the Bears are just been awful tonight.
I'm confused.
You're terrible.
Well, that goes without saying.
God, it makes me so mad.
Well, we're waiting.
Maybe Tommy Harris. Because he was really good, but then just stopped.
I like Tommy Harris. Kyle, you said you
Somebody
had the
say
Steelers?
Kamala Harris?
Oh, did we lose Kyle again?
No, I'm here. What did you say?
I wanted to hear your Steelers.
Oh. You didn't let me talk.
I've been waiting.
Great player, loved by fans. Hines Ward. Average player, loved by fans. Heath Miller. Bad player, loved by fans. I'll get back to that one. Great player, fans divided. Antonio Brown.
Are you really not putting Troy Polamalu above Hines Ward?
Oh, they were just a different type of love for Hines Ward.
I think the fans love Troy Polamalu more than Hines Ward.
All right, I'll try to be different. Fine. Troy
I don't
Polamalu.
think there's a single fan on this planet that likes Hines Ward more than Troy Polamalu.
Average player, loved by fans, with Heath Miller. Great player, fans are divided. Antonio Brown. Average player, fans are divided. Najee Harris. Bad player, fans are divided.
Just think, Kyle. He's a tight end. He had that one play. He came from the 49ers.
Jesse James.
Nope. He had
The
that.
49ers.
Yep, he had that stiff arm.
Oh, what's his fucking name? Vance McDonald.
Vance McDonald.
Could also put
Bad player, loved by fans.
like Rashard Mendenhall in there.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Ryan Clark.
Brendan Hall's going by bad player, hated by fans.
Ryan Clark could be average player or bad player divided.
Yeah, he can. But I still think there's a bigger thing for Najee.
I mean, he sucks.
He's all right.
He sucks.
Bad player fans loved. Remember the guy that they announced he was eligible every time?
Yeah.
The offensive lineman.
I'm blanking on his name, too.
They loved that guy.
Oh, man.
Bad player hated by fans with Darius Green.
Which one's that?
He was a tight end for the Chargers.
Oh, you're saying bad player hated by fans?
Yeah.
So you're saying that the tight end for the Chargers was the bad player for the Steelers that the fans hated?
No, he can't. It was horrible.
That's
Yeah,
actually,
I think you need someone a little more tenured than a cup of coffee guy.
He was there for like 3 years.
Yeah, I could guess.
it's also
Eric Ebron.
maybe. That's also a trend with.
How about just anybody that played quarterback that wasn't Ben Roethlisberger?
Yeah, I'm trying to do different guys, dude.
But the
Duck
whole point of
Hodges.
this is to like pick the number one guy, not pick a guy.
Bad player loved by fans, Duck Hodges.
That's true.
Bad player, fans divided, Kenny Pickett. Bad
All right.
player. But there's some guys I still think Kenny Pickett should be the guy.
Hey, bad player hated by fans, Landry Jones.
There you go.
Or Mitch Trubisky.
Hey, Kyle, speaking of Chargers tight ends signing with the Steelers, you see we got Donald Parham?
Yeah, I'm sure you're excited.
A little bit.
Did you do great player hated by fans yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Because that's an obvious one.
Tell me.
Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
Guy screwed up a lot of good things.
Yeah, just like Kendall screwed up all my Bears stuff tonight.
Come on.
Average player hated by fans. Larry Ogunjobi. Now you can put Rashard Mendenhall on that one. Average player, and he is hated by fans.
I was surprised by your Heath Miller take. I thought he was a little bit better than average.
I mean, he didn't like he was all around all right. He never had the flashy numbers.
No, that's fine. Good blocker. Serviceable,
So I said, average player.
Yeah, all right.
But loved by the fans.
Literally kind of what Kyle described, or Kendall.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just thought it was more than that. Like, the guy didn't have a lot of drop passes. Good blocker. Like, I thought he was above average.
Hey, Kyle, or Massey.
Yes.
Great player, loved by the fans, Susie Vidal. Great player, fans are divided, alleviated.
I don't think anybody's divided on that, but continue.
Yeah, come on. She kind of looks like a bug.
I'm putting Joshua Wiseman in that category.
No. Joshua Wiseman probably goes in the people hate him.
True.
All right, let's try to do Massey's.
All right. Great player, loved by fans.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp.
Kurt Warner.
Also acceptable.
Kurt Warner.
Yep. I would say that falls into the fans are divided.
Isaac Bruce.
Marshall Falk. Torrey
I'm going to say
Holt.
Kurt Warner takes great player, fans are divided.
Okay.
Great player, hated by fans.
Well, don't they hate Matthew Stafford's wife?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They sure do.
Did the player have to be great on the Rams, or can they be great elsewhere?
I don't know. You were treating it like they had to be great on the team, right?
That's what I thought, but I'm asking you. This is your game, man.
No, this is the internet's game. I just adapted it.
Jared Goff.
That might be a better. That might be a one for the average fans are divided.
All right. So who's a great player that the fans hated?
The guy that got shot in the face.
Stedman Bailey. That's rude. Yeah.
Zach Stacy for 3 minutes.
Cortland Finnegan more hated on
What do we
Tennessee.
define as great player?
Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't like great. I wish it said good player.
So let's do good player.
All right. Who's a good player that the fans hated? Fans loved Bobby Trees. Fans liked it. Fans liked Odell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Tyler Higbee was considered good.
Oh, you know what? I got one. Well,
I think he's more average. James Laurinaitis. Did fans like
people love
Laurinaitis?
James Laurinaitis.
Of course they do. Bunch of fucking pussies. Who was the other linebacker you guys had?
Alec Ogletree, Mark Barron.
Ogletree. There you go. People hated him.
People didn't really care either way about him, but sure, we'll put him there.
Okay.
He won
Average
the
player.
fantasy championship.
Average player loved by the fans. Insert quarterback here.
Mark Bolger.
Average player loved by fans.
Trent Green.
Trent Green's a good name.
Tyler Higbee.
He
Did
is
the Raiders-
target fans.
Did Rams fans like Jalen Ramsey?
50-50.
Yeah.
The ones who actually pay attention to football and actually, understand the game, yes, I liked him. The casuals hated him.
Match, are you a casual?
No.
Oh, that's fair.
He sucks in Miami, though.
Sure does. Average player fans or average player loved by fans is Tyler Higbee. Average player fans are divided.
Jared Goff.
Yeah. Average player hated by fans.
Cortland Finnegan.
I was going to say Janoris Jenkins, but that fits.
They both fit.
Bad player loved by fans. Stedman Bailey.
Nice.
Yes, God.
Bad player fans are divided. Daryl Henderson.
Chris Givens.
No. Fans aren't divided by him. He probably falls in the whatever. Bad player hated by fans goes to none other than.
There's only one right answer.
Oh, go ahead.
Sam Bradford.
No. I don't think a lot of Rams fans hate Sam Bradford.
Oh, but they should.
Then a lot of Rams fans are special needs.
Can confirm. Am special needs. I was gonna say Cam Akers.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what? For a minute, I was like, David Akers kicked for the Rams.
Kristen Too Sweet Sexy.
He kicked for the Lions, right? After the Eagles.
I think so.
Look at that mess. Kristen Too Sweet sex tape released.
I'll be the judge of that.
What happened?
What are you being the judge of? If it happened or not?
Accuracy.
I am the judge and the executioner.
That's true.
Massey, do you agree with the statement, fuck can they run?
Fuck can they run?
Do you also agree with the statement
One
that
of them.
Kendall had some pretty bad Bears takes tonight?
Yeah.
Well, they weren't takes. They were just saying some names.
I don't think the guy has ever even watched a Bears game, to be honest with you.
Oh, I've seen Bears games.
I don't think you have.
Oh, I have.
For a long time, I considered Kendall the biggest Bears supporter, but after tonight, that is long gone.
I am all of your team's biggest supporters.
That's fucking fake.
No, you're not.
How is that not true?
Because
Well-
my dad is.
What?
Tell me I'm wrong.
Kyle's for sure the biggest White Sox supporter.
Yeah.
I would also say that Kyle is the biggest Bulls supporter. No, that's Jeff. Jeff's the biggest Bulls supporter because the Chicago Bulls are basically just the New York Knicks. Massey's the biggest Bears supporter. And Jeff's the biggest Blackhawks supporter.
You say Pat?
No, not Pat. Pat's not the biggest supporter of anything except for Jameson. Pat's my biggest Guinness supporter.
I feel like I fall on the list in a lot of places.
Yeah, second or third in all of them, but not first.
All right. Tremendous.
Well, I mean, which one do you think you're first in?
I would say any of them.
No, you're not a bigger supporter of the Chicago White Sox than Kyle.
I root very heartily for them.
All right, Kendall, who's their head coach?
Bruce Bochy, of course.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
It's not even about the knowledge. I'm just saying, last year, like Kyle was like trying to talk me off the ledge that there was a chance they could maybe do something, things like that. You weren't really a pro of them.
I've been very supportive.
No, I think you support me being a fan. I'm just saying I don't think you're a supporter of the team.
I am very much that too.
I think you're just trying to win some points.
No,
Yeah, you're just baking your knowledge off Joey Gallo being there.
it's a very
Yep.
it's very unfortunate. I look at all the things I have down in this basement, and most notably, I have the football cans and the baseball helmets, all lined up, and I have all the teams that are the top row are the supporters. And I'm looking at the top row across the board. I see the Rams, I see the Saints, I see the Bears, Pittsburgh, obviously. The same going for the baseball helmets. I see the White Sox.
But you would only have the cans because of me.
No, I would have the cans regardless. In fact, I have 2 sets of cans. That's how much.
But I got them both.
Right. That doesn't change. It does not. I am being personally attacked.
Attacking you. I said 30. Like I said, you're in your last place.
It's not good enough.
Well, I mean, that's kind of more on you, I think.
I disagree. This is a personal attack.
I'm just saying, you're not a really big fan or supporter of the Phillies.
Kyle, that's fair.
I also just, I don't know. I just don't think you're a big White Sox guy. I think you like a lot of the players they played for.
But I have no reason to dislike the White Sox, especially because
Massey, are you here still?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like Kendall's kind of arguing in circles here? Because I never said that he had a dislike for the White Sox.
In fact, there's even more reasons for me to root for them because there's no conference, tie-in whatsoever. They're playing in a different league. I mean, I would venture to even say that even before knowing you, I liked the White Sox, and
But I'm just saying, like Kyle has like that more rich history. Jeff too.
I would say I have a pretty rich history.
I think you're just a big Jermaine Dye guy.
Well, that may be the case. I'm a Frank Thomas guy.
But are you a Tadahito Iguchi guy?
Ooh, I have to draw the line somewhere.
Because I am. That guy played second base for the Phillies.
I tell you what, though, I do like how he immediately went to defending himself against the White Sox and not the Bears.
Well, we were focused on the White Sox. All I'm saying is I'm a big supporter.
All I'm saying is that Massey loves the Bears more than anybody else in my friend group.
I root for all those teams so hard. You guys are real sons of bitches, all of you.
No,
I disagree.
I think your love for the Bears stems more from your hatred for the Packers, which, don't get me wrong, and Massey will have my back on this. You can not care about the Bears, but if you hate the Packers, you're all right in my book. You could have no opinion about the Rams, but if you hate the 49ers, you're A+ in Massey's book.
Well, see, it's twofold because I liked the Bears prior to even disliking the Packers. It's a bang bang. Meal not included.
I feel like you're kind of grasping at straws here.
All the straws.
Jalen Raker's available. It's cool.
I like the Bears.
Yeah, but Kyle, you're a big Lions fan, so like that just kind of knocks it down a couple pegs. It's no offense. It's just it'd be like if I was a supporter of the Phillies, but like my second favorite baseball team was the Braves. Like you appreciate the support, but still fuck me. Does that make sense? Is anybody there?
I thought I was going to respond.
Am I all?
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I'm here.
Thank you, Massey.
I got you.
What'd you say?
I said you're a Lions fan, So it kind of like negates it a little bit in the same way where it's like, I support the Phillies and I support you, but if my second favorite baseball team was the Braves, you would be like, oh, I appreciate the support, but still fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like you support the Bears and I appreciate that, but you support them because of me. You don't support them because you like them. You like the Lions because you're a dirty rat fuck.
This is true. But that's all right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. I think that about wraps up this dusty trail.
I think so.
Kendall doesn't care about my teams.
I do. I care a great deal. So much of a care that I'd like to hear about your beer.
My beer?
Yeah.
I had the Honkus Ale from the Goose Island Brewery. And, it's just a traditional lager. And that's what it is. Easy drinking lager.
In the catalog, where do you kind of rank it in your favorites?
In the Goose Island world?
Yeah. I know it's a pretty vast list.
I don't know. I mean, I've had so many other beers. Like, am I including every variant of Bourbon County I've had?
Nah, you could lump some that.
Okay. 7.
Them? That's fair. I mean, there's a lot of options.
A lot of options.
Honestly, that was good. That's why you're the hostess of the mostest.
Yeah. The mostest unfollowed fan of Kendall's.
Incorrect. I'd like to tell you about my beer.
Tell me.
From Sierra Nevada, I had the Pacific Torpedo West Coast IPA at 6.5%. This has been my favorite beer thus far from the pack. Like I said, I've convinced myself that I prefer West Coast IPAs. Don't know, dreamed it up, but that's kind of my thing that I'm about now. I want to read you the back of the bottle here. It says, West Coast flavors explode in Pacific Torpedo IPA, an ode to the resinous pine and citrus aromas that put IPA on the map. This coastal classic brims with Magnum Chinook and Idaho 7 hops. And, very, very drinkable, 6.5%. Very, very rich flavors. I'm determined. I kind of like that pine note. I will give this a 4.8 out of 5. Would absolutely get again.
So, Massey, did you have any breast milk tonight?
I did not.
Damn.
Just had water.
Kind of feels like a wasted night on your end, doesn't it?
Most of my nights are waste.
Come on now.
Kendall doesn't like you, just so you know.
I love you.
That's
Or
fair.
or your teams.
Love them too.
That's fair.
He loves them, but like third most out of the group.
Anywho, what was the word Kyle used about his water?
It was robust.
Kyle, did that hold up?
Massey, you missed that. Kyle said that he had water. I said, "Is that French?" He responded with, "That's robust." Didn't really know what to do with that, so we just moved on.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm good like that.
The guy is just a wild card every time he touches the microphone.
True
That
that.
would make me a good WWE character.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. I got nothing to say to that. That's true. That's true, boo.
Yes, sir.
I got nothing else to say.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning into our episode today, as always. And Kendall, where can they find us?
Well, they could find us at Facebook, Getting Sports with a Drunk. Twitter and Instagram, GSWD_4.
Make sure to use the hashtag GSWD for all your daily uses. Whether it's, having robust French water, or for some reason not drinking the available breast milk.
Yeah.
Like, follow, subscribe. Do it.
Correct. Thank you for that. Wherever you find internet and radio shows, you find us.
That's right.
And thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Next week, Kyle will break down top 25 overall heading into the season, and then leading up to first pitch, we'll do some of our predictors. Maybe do a little awards. I don't know. Kyle will figure it out, though. I believe in him.
He is the best.
I believe in Kyle because he is that dude.
Oh,
I believe that we were winning.
You are that dude, though. You know that, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. As long as you know that, that's all that matters. Thank you again, and until next time, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler.
I'm Mark.
Gene Washable.
Rose. I'm the Master Chris Massey.
and the Rat of a Red Baron.
Yeah.